I pray that you do. That's what prayer is to make a request of to God. And as I said, you are God. So my request is to you, my people, who are God's. All of the so-called angels that you believe in, the Anakis, the angelical beings, whatever you call them, they were all beings of higher purpose. A higher purpose that is higher than our purpose. Not like we wasn't chosen for their purpose. Because we were. We just stopped going to the school, to their learning system. Oh man, I didn't want to think about that. I got so much on mind. I'm gonna ask again, have you noticed anything that's going on in Africa? You notice the things that they're doing. Now I know many of my brothers and sisters don't want to go back to Mother Africa. So I'm not gonna even talk about that. I think you should. I think we all should. I mean, if you want me to be honest and truthful. At least I think that let me rephrase that. Let me back up. I might have spoke that wrong. Because I might have spoke that from my own self. Self will love all of us ago. But the spirit in me is wise to know that all of us can't go because all of us are not of us. Some of us just look like us, but we're not of us. So don't get it twisted. I wish we could all be. But some of us are not willing to unalive ourselves from this world. I don't know if you understand me. You can connect with your own people because you're so busy seeking and chasing and looking and running after the things of this world. You run right past your people, right past the love of your people, to seek love from other people. I got people within my own family who don't like me because of the way I talk. Because of my thoughts. But my thoughts are higher than their thoughts. My thoughts are for us, the righteous of us. I'm not here to talk to no one else. All my people are not my people. All skin folks ain't kin folks. Just because you from my nation don't mean you of me. You can be an enemy among me. And the majority of us are enemies among our own selves. Because to be an enemy to your people, one just like you, is to be an enemy to you. You're victimizing yourself. You don't want to hear this. You want to hear about what everybody else is doing to you. You want to hear about what we're doing to us. Let's talk about what we're doing to us. Are we giving our children proper nourishment? Are we giving them the correct milk? Are we feeding them good meat? Because when I look at our children, they don't seem to be getting that healthy. I mean, they eat all these things that the people say they should eat. They follow all these rules. Don't eat this, don't taste that, you know. But it ain't helping. Somebody lying. People say they're waking up, and since the people are waking up, they're going to help you stay asleep by giving you pills that look like wake up pills, but they sleeping pills. For real. They got you saying, don't eat this, don't taste that. This is good for you. That ain't good for you. Buy this because this would help you. This would no, what would help you is to return back to nature. What would help you is to begin to return. It's like repent. When you repent, you return. So now if you're repenting, if you have remorse for the wrongs you've done, what are you returning back to? You're returning back to that love. You're returning back to that truth. The truth of who you are. The truth of who you are as a people, as a nation. You are a holy and righteous nation. You are the gods. You are the chosen ones. You are the ones that was called to come here to instruct and to teach and to give understanding. But instead of you doing that, teaching that which is right, giving understanding in that which is true, instructing your children in the way that they should go. You can't instruct your children unless you live in. You got to be living in the instructions that you're giving. Don't get it twisted. I hope y'all share this. Because I don't see you tapping on the screen. It's like you don't like the truth. Is it something I'm saying that is not true? Have I said anything to you that is not true? But if I was sitting up here entertaining you, singing to you, putting on a show for you, you'd be tapping on the screen like crazy. Wouldn't nobody even have to tell you to tap. You'd be giving hearts and roses and all these other things like crazy. That's what we do. We pay to be entertained. We love being entertained. And if it's not entertainment, it's not worth our money. We are people who want to, we have become a people who want to be entertained. But we have always been the entertainers, the teachers of entertainment. Entertainment to us is different from the entertainment that the world gives. Our entertainment was the love of one another, the enjoyment to be able to walk around and run around in peace and love. Our entertainment was one another, not the things of the world. But it was always one another. Until we took our eyes off each other. Our entertainment was entertaining the love that was in us towards one another. That was our joy. That was our strength. Our unification, which came through our love. That was our loyalty. That was our healing. Our unity, our love gave health to our bones. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to believe that. You don't want to believe that if we begin to love one another and put down all animosity towards one another and look at one another with a different outlook, look at one another as true family. You want to help family, not hurt family. Look at one another's family and begin to reach out and help one another, protect and lift up one another. There's no reason none of us should be homeless. But we don't want to open up our doors to one another. We don't even want to open up our doors to our biological so-called family members. The only biological family member we have is the biological ones that want to live right. That's our family. That's our biological family. Look at your books that you read, that you trust in, your holy books. Cain and Abel was born in the same family, but they was enemies. You missed that, didn't you? I heard they was brothers. Well, half brothers. One had the blood of his father, the other had the blood of his mother. Oh no, they had the blood of their father. And that could be true. They both had the blood of their fathers. Their fathers. Remember I told you they was half brothers. Same mother. But not the same father. Eve fell. Eve was tempted and fell. Gave in to that temptation. She bit off of that fruit, got intoxicated, started lusting, and fell into sin. The going against her husband. The going against God. Not only did she do that, she turned around and then tried to offer that intoxicating fruit to her husband. Wanted to pull him in the same place she was at. You know how they say misery likes company, right? And you know us, man. We weak for you, gods. We weak for you, women. Whether you're a fallen God or a risen God, whether you're a God of righteousness or a God of the world, we weak when it comes to y'all. Y'all know how to intoxicate us. Y'all know just showing a piece of your skin intoxicated me. You ain't got to show your whole body. You can put clothes all over you. Sit down somewhere and let the man see the skin of your leg, and it already there's a turn on. Something about when a man just see the skin of a woman, it just heats him up. Y'all know this. You know how to walk to entice them, how to speak, how to turn, how to look. You know how to bait the hook to catch what you want to catch. A lot of the fish that you catch, you wind up throwing back. Because you're just out there fishing for sport. I don't think y'all get it. I don't think y'all get what unity is. I don't think you get what truth is. I don't think you realize how unity, how family united, how nations united become strong and mighty. But they have to be on one accord. They have to desire the same thing. Two can't walk together unless they be the same. If you want to go party all the time and I'm not into partying, how we gonna walk together? If you chasing all the things of the world trying to get rich and I'm trying to chase knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, how we gonna walk together? You chasing a different knowledge than I am. You chasing the knowledge of the world and I'm chasing the knowledge of me. So how we gonna walk together? We can't agree on that. Your logic comes from the world. My logic comes from the spirit. The enemy. I don't have to go to search for God like most people do. Like those who's chasing the world. God goes where I go. God is always with me. Do you not understand that? God never leaves me. It's like you see right there. We're one. Made in the same image, same likeness. That's God. That's that great God that's inside you. That flesh and that spirit, that righteous spirit and that unrighteous spirit. But God is you. God is in you. As the scripture says, I think that's in, was it David who said that? It might have been. I have to look it up. He said, you're God. Now go and prove that you are God. Prove which God you are. Whether you're a God of righteousness or God of evil. But you're all gods. Yes. That's deep. That means you all have power. You have the power to do right or the power to do wrong. You have the power to love your people as yourself or the power to just love yourself. You got the power to walk right among your people in spite of everything that's going on in this world. Or the power to walk as the world, to give in, to become weak. Because to walk as the world is to be weak to me. Because to walk as the world means you're not walking as self. And if you're not walking as self, that means you're weak. You're not trying to build up yourself. You're not trying to make yourself healthy. You're not doing nothing for self. Everything you're doing is for the world. You are weak and foolish. Why would you give the world all of your life and wait until you get old to try to find life when life has always been with you, but you refuse to grab a hold of the life that was given to you? You understood that, right? Life was given to you when you was born. You just refused to accept that life that was given to you. The life that you accepted was the physical life, which was the life of this world. You wouldn't accept the true life, which was the life of your spirit that lives forever. Your spirit don't ever die, but you can cut it off. You can shorten it. That connection, that oneness. See, that spirit that's in you is a spirit that is of the great spirit. And that spirit that's in you, it wants to be like the great spirit. But since you refuse to let it be like the great spirit, it will die, unalive itself from you, and go back to the source from which it came. It don't want to live as you're living. It wants to live in righteousness. It wants to live as the true El. Are you an Elohim of the El, the true El? Or are you an Elohim of the man-made gods and the gods of men? Think about it. Who you follow, that's who's your God. If you follow your wife and your wife follows your husband, They're the gods of one another. They're a God that has taken two bodies and united them into one, two spirits and united them into one spirit. They're creating one spirit out of two. And if they're not, then it's not going to work. Either she going to become like him or he going to become like her, or either they going to split. It's taking two creatures and making them into one. Now, let me ask you a question. I want you to think about this. If you can't show oneness, as husband and wife, for your children to see, how would you expect for them to be when they leave you and go out into this world, into Babylon? And if they don't see a righteous relationship between you and your spouse, when they get spouses, they're only going to pass down what was trickled down to them. If you wasn't treating the woman right that you was with, they're not going to treat the woman right that they get with. If you wasn't treating that man right, they're not. If you got daughters, you're the teachers. You're the prime example. The first 5 years of their life is the most important. What were you showing? Were you fighting among each other? Fussing with each other? Arguing over things of this world in front of them? What were you showing your children? Who you are supposed to be raising to be leaders, gods, supreme beings. You ain't trying to raise no leaders. You're trying to raise your children just like the world. That's why you take them to the world for everything. For real. That's why you take them to the world, to be taught by the world, because you want them to be like the world. So stop lying to yourself and saying you want them to be different from the world. Because if you wanted them to be different from the world, you would not be running them to the world. And I know some of us have to. But we only have to because we have not put ourselves in a position to change it. I got to go get me some coffee. Peace and love to everyone in the room. I really hope that y'all would begin to tap on that screen right there. I ask you for that. If I'm saying something wrong, if I'm not making sense, don't tap on it. But if I'm making sense to you, if you can connect with my spirit and feel what I'm saying, you ain't got to believe what I'm saying, because I don't believe in belief. But if you can feel what I'm saying, if you can resonate to what the spirit is saying to your spirit, then I would ask you to just tap on that screen. You know what I'm saying? Just tap on that screen. That's all. Tap on that screen. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's not hard to do. I didn't ask you for your money. I didn't ask you for nothing except to tap on the screen to show that you stand with me, to allow me the opportunity to get out and speak to more. Because when we get up there, when we get up to that 1K, that 2K, that 3K, that 4K, that 5K, that 6K, man, we start getting out there to our brothers and sisters everywhere because we are everywhere. And we do need to sit down together. We do need to sit at the round table. Even with the Judases that's among us. We can't sit down at the table without them being at the table. You know they coming. They coming to sit at the table as spies. That's what they do. They like the enemy, so they gonna do and work for the enemy. Even though they look like us. So some of them was created from babies to work for the enemy. By us. Who allowed that? And we still allow it to this very day. Because we don't think about having our own. We don't think about our own kingdom. Let me tell you why we don't think about our own kingdom. Because in order to have a kingdom, you have to have an army. And we have soldiers, man ready, willing to put their life on the line. But we don't have an army. We don't have an army because we're not willing to finance our own army. In order for us to have an army, we would have to finance that army. We don't want to stand behind our people like that. Out of fear. And also out of gratitude towards those that you love, the other nations, the ones that you look up to. You know you look up to them. And if I'm not talking to you, don't worry about it. I'm talking to you that went out and voted. If you went out to vote, I don't care who you voted for. You just showed your love for them. Because the vote for them is to vote for their system. It's to keep their system going. It's to say that you believe in their system. That you agree with their system. That their system is right towards you. You voted for them. You saying you trust in them. You saying that's who you want to be your leader. You ain't voting for nobody that's of you. I didn't say nobody that look like you. Because the devil come in many disguises. I said someone who is of you. They got to be of your mind. They have to be of your spirit. They have to show it through their actions, which comes out of their body. But you got to look within and find the leaders in your community. Not just within the community, but within them. You got to look deep within them and see what's in them. And then you're not going to be able to know the full truth, because no man knows another man, no woman knows another woman better than they know themselves. Only God knows them better. And the God that knows them better is within them. That's the only one. The one that's in them. That's why I tell y'all that God is male and female. Because if God is in you and God is in me, and you're a male and I'm a male, or you're a female and we're males, the God that's in you is not a male. The God that's in you is a female like you. So you should be praying to that female God, giving thanks to that female goddess. I mean, you can thank the male God for being right with the mother God, but give thanks to that mother God woman. Ask her for her wisdom and her direction. Tell her to show you. Tell her to show you the way. And then you show it to your children. Man, y'all go spend time with that male God inside of you and ask him to show you how you are to treat your wives, so that your children, the male children within your household, will grow up and love their wives, the women that they're with. A wife is just a woman who has made a commitment to go through life with you. It's not somebody who walked down the aisle and got a piece of paper. It's the one who chose to go through this life with you and accept you for who you are, but yet still know that they accept you because they see the greatness in you, and they strive to push you to that greatness, because as you grow to be great, it makes them grow to be great. Y'all grow together by helping one another. Man, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say to y'all today. I don't know if y'all ready to really be a part of one another. Because it seems like everything I'm saying to you today don't mean nothing. I'm looking at it. I can't get no love. I'm the enemy now, right? I'm the enemy that come to divide you. Yeah, I come to divide you among yourselves. I come to divide you from the good and the evil among you. I want those who are righteous, who want to be righteous, who striving for righteousness, who seek for righteous, who think and meditate upon righteous. I want you to divide yourself from those who never think about it, who's not seeking it, who have no desire for it. Because if as long as you stay connected to them, you'll never get to where you want to get. If I got a piece of weight hanging on my leg, slowing me down, weighing me down, I got to cut that weight off of my leg so I can continue to go where I'm going without anything holding me back or slowing me down. You're not trying to get to where you want to go because you ain't trying to even make it work with the one you with. And if you can't make it work with the one you with, you can't make it work when it comes to being righteous, because that's a part of being right. And you can't get right until you be willing to give up all that falsehood that's in you. In you, I said. Not in her. Not in him. In you. You got to clean up your own house before you can even help somebody clean up their house. Because if you don't, when you finish helping them, you got to go back to a nasty house, your house. Your house still need to be clean. But now you're too tired to clean it because you've been over there always trying to help somebody else clean their house. Clean your own house. Get the wrong out from among you. Get the evil out of your heart. Get the hate for your people out of you. Clean yourself up. That's the only one you got to work on. You. No one else. Because if I say you, I got 3 to 4 pointing back at me, telling me. Because I'm you. And I can't say you without saying me. You notice when I say you, me, it's looking right back 3 of me. Also, if I do wrong to you, look, I do wrong to me, and me. That's all of me. I do wrong to me, I do wrong to my spouse, I do wrong to my children. Anytime I do wrong to me or you. Because you are me. You don't feel that connection. That's why we do wrong to one another, because we don't feel that connection. We lost it. And we're not trying to rekindle the fire. The fire's still burning. But it's a small little fire where it used to be a gigantic fire. But you know, as life goes on, the fire gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Because ain't nobody trying to keep it going. Ain't nobody trying to keep the fire going. They sitting back just watching the fire burn out. That's what we're doing. Hey, listen, I got to go. I can't get y'all to show me no love, and I'm tired. If I can't get no love, I can't give no love. I'm fine. That's just me. I told you I'm not a content creator. I'm not here to make money. So I'm not going to be sitting on here no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours a day. Y'all not giving me no love back, no conversation, no tapping on the screen, no nothing. I'm not going to do it because I'm not getting paid for it. I'm not looking to get paid for it. I'm not looking to make this my job. Because if I spend 8 to 9 hours a day sitting up here trying to entertain you, then what am I honestly doing? For me, which is us. I'm changing me. For us. Hey, peace and one love. Thank you for joining me. Be good. And remember, as I always say, the great one is with you. I don't know what's going on in the top of yours. Let me see. There we go. Peace and love.
Righteous spirit, and that